Let's just begin by making myself dominant. I want to make sure the applause is working, okay? Hello. I'm gonna keep saying words. Farts. It is a really fantastic feeling to be applauded all the time. It's a great turn on. Fantastic. Now let's get to the business of today. Russia. Yeah. I was not expecting that kind of response, but I'm all for it. The United States now loves Russia because you gotta go to Russia with love. I learned that from a James Bond movie. Great white guy. What a guy. Yes, we are now friends with Russia, but that's because I don't want to be below the horse. I want to be on top. I want to be on top of the horse. No longer will I be below Putin. I am now on top. And when talking about the horse, I'm talking about Putin and his horse. I like to think of myself as a horse, actually. You know what horses do? They chase people out. Get out of here. Stop standing when I'm speaking. I'm God. What a piece of shit. The Democrats, they're like little tiny dogs. Nobody likes a teeny tiny dog. People like big, scary dogs. Who likes a teeny tiny yapper? And that is why we taxed Mexico and Canada and China and the poor and innocent. Now I know many people, especially my dumb opponents, might question my amazing, fantastic, better than anything before strategies. But I just want to let you know, you're stupid and woke and should go back for when you came from. So what did we learn? Anything that good happens is on me. Anything bad that happens, like the price of eggs, is not my fault. Blame Biden, blame even Obama, blame Clinton if you want to. It's just definitely not my fault. Don't blame me. Actually, blame Ukraine or blame Gaza. Just don't blame me. Alright, I need some McBurgers. I've been Emperor Trump. Good night, Washington. I really need to poop.
Hello, YouTube community, and welcome to The Culturalist. I'm James Blinken, and we're in Season 6, and it's Episode 50. So what are we going to do at this special premiere? Talk about media literacy during the second coming of the orange fascist fuckface. But people like the orange fascist fuckface. Like, he did win the popular vote and electoral college this last election, so clearly people like him. But for the other half who hates him, he has clearly done a lot of bad shit since he's come back to office. But none of it is unexpected. Trump has been as bad as we all thought, but he's not been a quote-unquote dictator. Like, everything he has done, we knew he was going to do. Like, he hates the media, like the AP. So he kicks them out when they won't call the Gulf of the Culturalists the Gulf of America. And yes, if Trump can name it the Gulf of America, I can name it the Gulf of the Culturalist. Don't at me. The majority of voters in the country wanted Trump. But don't be tricked. He still got less than 50% of the vote. And what does that mean? Not a damn thing. Nothing. Nada. It's just an annoying fact. And now that all social media except for Blue Sky is essentially controlled by far-right lunatics sucking Donald Trump's McNugget toes, a lot of information that Americans digest online is potentially fake. Like Trump's hair. That's not real. So today we talk about digital literacy. Now, what is digital literacy? According to this plain piece of paper, digital literacy is the ability to use digital technologies to find, evaluate, create, and share information. That's a wide-ranging definition. It helps people evaluate information resources to identify bias and points of view and help people use reliable information. Of course, digital literacy is something you want to learn, but for some reason, that's not a big thing here in America. I guess we're too busy eating food out of buckets or making up realities to make us sleep better at night. I know I am. So, digital literacy is clearly important if you want to understand what is going on in the world, especially since so much of us use the internet to get our news and information and drugs. Another side note, if you order weed online, you're lazy. Get off your ass, get a job. And if you have a job, what the fuck, man? Okay, anyways. For example, if you search something up on social media, especially X and Threads, about anything about Donald Trump, you probably get many different facts about what is and isn't. And many people would see something like, Trump ate the golden arches at the DC McDonald's. If you see that, will you search it up to see if it's real? Well, if you do, congratulations, you do have digital literacy. If you don't, though, I completely understand because we live in the time we live in. Okay, so a couple of things. One, social media sites right now are controlled by the Hitler Youth or midlife crisis sunscreen bubble butts, aka far-right media billionaires. Even TikTok, when it was shut down, sucked Trump's French fry dick and thanked him for helping TikTok continue. Like, I'm gonna say it, TikTok rots the brain. Shutting it down would not be the worst thing. My argument is that these social media sites are controlled by the far right. Blue Sky is the only safe one right now, but it still is social media. So you really should not be getting your news from social media. If you do, you should really search up what you found to see if it's actually fact. Especially before you share it with your friends, and they share it with their friends, and before you know it, Trump sees it and says,
"They're eating the dogs."
Yes, social media is not a good place for news, but I understand why you might not want to trust big news corporations either, especially on foreign affairs. But there are many other sites you can use to check. For example, don't want to watch news about the cost of the pound on NBC? Then search it up on BBC instead, or something else. Be literate and search up what you want to know. And make sure it's true by confirming it with other sources. But for the sakes of everybody, please don't trust Nate Got You Covered News on Instagram. He's just a nobody reporting the news alone, and he's not gospel, okay? He's not God. This goes for the far right and left. All these little indie news sources often don't list sources and seem like rants, like this show. I really cannot stand when people repost big world stories from these random people on X posting, breaking news, Putin to cause World War III because of blank. Source me? Trust me, bruh. Trust me. Point is, that is a fake example, but people in 2025 really need to make sure they're being told the truth by somebody other than independent journalist Ted Brankill. Again, Ted Brankill is fake. So, if you see a news story on Instagram, maybe Google it to make sure other places are reporting the same thing. Please use your brain, because right now, a lot of brain power is gone, or inactive, or just not being used. Anyway, this was a tense premiere. Hopefully you learned how to keep yourself from falling into what I call the fake news prairie dog holes. On that note, I'm James Blinken. This has been The Culturalist, and thanks for watching.
Hello, America. It's your king, Donald J. Trump, and the J stands for Jumbo Shrimp that I put under my Whopper. I know people are upset with the tariffs I imposed or don't know what they are. The stocks are crashing, your ability to sleep is dwindling because you're thinking about the unstable future I caused you. But I want you all to know there is a good reason for it. It's because I want more attention, and we know me getting more attention is only a good thing. I want to make America great again. I want more American-made products. To help any way I can, I have made some new Trump fantastic, jaw-dropping, hard-knocking merchandise. First, the Trump marker. These Trump markers are the best because it's not a regular marker, it's a Sharpie marker that I have breathed on. Yes, you can have the Sharpie that I personally breathed, spit, and sneezed on in your hands for the simple price of $200. Get your Trump pen today, yeah. For the special men in your life or the men who just want to feel great again, Trump condoms are what you need to up the pleasure game. The perfect size condom to make your penis look smaller and stubbier than ever before. Trump condoms effortlessly shorten the size of the penis shaft to make it more compact and pleasurable package. Of course, there's a picture of me on the head of the condom so you don't forget. As I am all for women's rights and the continuous evolution of baby making, my condoms have a 49% chance of breaking during intimate sessions. Buy a 2-pack of Trump condoms for $50 and see what surprises you have in store. Remember, I endorse this, and all these products are made in America. Let's continue. Next, introducing Trump wipes. Yes, I went there. As somebody who is known to not conform to the regular amount of toilet flushing, toilet paper is very important to me. Using the finest chemicals and drugs, I invented toilet paper that makes feces instantly be eliminated when applied. The Trump wipe, sponsored by ICE. This wipe is reusable and costs 4 payments of $199.95. It's great, but I'm told it can sting like a real bitch, like a real Eric. And finally, my favorite, the Trump Taco Kit. I always say that the whites at Trump Tower make great and huge taco bowls, and now that taco bowl can be yours. This fine bowl is homemade and not from a familiar local Mexican cantina, can be yours, which has a sticker of me holding a Trump condom for $100. Order now. That's all the Trump products I have for you today. What a selection. I would buy all of them, or you're stupid or dumb. Maybe you even could say you would be dumb or dumber. So buy it today, you idiot pigs. This has all been endorsed by me, Donald Trump.
Hello, YouTube community. I'm James Blinken, and this is the Culture List. Well, it's been 12 weeks since Trump took office again, and it sucks. What else is new? Let's review. Actually, no. I don't want to review everything. I just want to describe how I feel in one word. Shit, fuck, and shit. Okay, that was 3 words, and the bleeping made it more dramatic. But the point is, Trump has let Elon Musk ruin the government with Doge. Trump got most of his cabinet confirmed. A man with eyes that look like the intersection of hell is in charge of the FBI. And the Kennedy that sounds like lung cancer in real life, RFK Jr., is in charge of our health. And even so, Trump feels like he's not getting enough attention. So he does the tariffs, then retreats from the tariffs so countries would...
kissing my ass.
In addition, Trump is not letting legal immigrants have due process. ICE will just deport them and not bring them back. And yanking college students' visas away just because they come from a specific country. Point is, you might disagree or agree with the reasons why Trump is deporting who he deports, but the precedent that he sets is dangerous and should scare all Americans. Worst thing is, the Democratic leadership, every middle school's nightmare for study hall teacher, Chuck Schumer, the minority leader, has not been the best. At most, he is a teacher scream whispering in the library. At worst, he does nothing, like sleeps. But there's been a few highlights recently, like Democrats winning the Wisconsin Supreme Court seat against the dad that most likely forgot how many children he has, Elon Musk. There was Cory Booker speaking on the House floor for over 25 hours, breaking Strom Thurmond's record, a racist against the Civil Rights Act, which really must burn through the grave. Hope hell is steamy, Strom. And lastly, the big hands-off protest that happened all over the country recently. People are mad and showing it. Does it affect anything? Not the current day-to-day. Trump does not really care. He golfed during the protest and won, which is definitely bullshit. The man's so cheated, he's full of shit. But it does not matter. We need to keep on showing we're angry. The hands-off protest was a good start. Government does not cause the change. The people do. So Trump has destroyed many of our systems of government, our hope, international reputation, and I don't know, life. I hate that politics is so present in our lives again. I like going days without thinking about it, but now you can't because shit is so whack, yo. I know a lot of people do not want to watch news right now, but please keep yourself informed, be media literate, and know the truth about the world. If you just ignore everything and act like everything is fine, blissfully ignorant, you're part of the problem and will help everything get worse. I know this has been more of a downer episode, but shit is crazy right now. But to alleviate some questions and fears you might have, The Culturalist has got an exclusive interview with the orange fuckface, the person who knows, who lives, who dies, and who tells your story. The president himself interviewing himself. Let's see what he has to say.
Hello, everybody. It's Donald J. Trump, your president, your God, your demigod, your Jesus. I'm here to interview myself because I'm the only person who could give me a fair chance. Okay, we're going to talk about all the important issues that are around today, so let us get started, all right? Hi, Mr. President, I have the first question for you. Why are you so sexy? That's a great question, Donald. I moisturize. I keep a great moisturize from the planet Mars. I have I'm a Martian that moisturizes my skin to make it look as orange as possible, actually. It's great for me, except I'm the only one who dares to do it. It's apparently very bad for you. This is the same wig I had since 1985. Great wig. It's actually a live animal on my head, yes. Next question. Okay, can you explain these tariffs? I want to understand what a tariff is. It is our favorite word, isn't it? Donald, I love you because you know what? It is your favorite word and I love you so much. You know, if you weren't you, I would bang you myself, but you're me, so I can't do it. And that's not gay, that just is. Listen, the tariffs are great because it's gonna make America great again. Next question, please. Oh my God, that was a great answer, Donald. I would kiss your ass, but you're mean. I can't do that. Oh, stop it, Donald. You're making me blush. This is not appropriate for the people. Let's just keep going. Okay, Mr. President, who is me? Next question, what is your favorite type of hamburger? That is, once again, a great question. As you know, I like the Whopper, but I do like a great American Shake Shack burger, especially because it has gotten worse over the years, like me. My last question is a very important one. Do you think Hamilton was a bad president? He was such a bad president, He shouldn't be president. I don't know. Hamilton was here today. He would be deported by ICE. Let me just say that. You're not welcome here. And they means all of them. Anyone who doesn't like me, they're just not welcome there. Mr. President, thank you for that very, very thoughtful, coherent answer. Thank you for interviewing me. I appreciate it, me. Have a great day, American people. God bless the United States. God bless me, because I'm God. Achoo, bless me.
Okay then, I'm lost for words. Trump will continue to be Trump, and we will continue to hate it and fight it wherever we can, but especially in the midterms next year. I've been James Blinken. This has been The Culturalist. Thanks for watching.
I told God to pick an American Pope. Hello, my filthy American savages. It's me. You're lying to God. I told you many times, but now you gotta believe me. I told God to pick an American Pope, and after some tough negotiations, because I'm a tough negotiator, we met at a halfway point. Not me, but some guy from Chicago. And you know what they say about Chicago? You know what? I'm not gonna say what they say about Chicago. Yes, even God knows you gotta meet me halfway, because I never can walk the full distance. Too much walking, not a walker. That involves work. Talking about work is very important. That is why I'm letting countries buy me out. It's basically like I'm being treated to dinner. I guess that's how women feel. Joking aside, of course not. But basically, that is why I took the party plane from Qatar. God told me it was fine, and it's basically the equivalent of a free dinner. Yeah. Talking about my woman wife, Melania, she is here to say a couple words. Come out, Melania. She's not here. She left. Just now. You suck. I hate you. Go get me 2 cheeseburgers, 2 Whoppers. Amateur. I would not say I'm a religious person. I mean, I only pray when I'm guilty of doing nothing or whenever people think I'm sleeping. I say I'm praying, and that is the actual, indisputable, and real truth. You know what? I know pigs don't believe me. my connection to God, so I'll prove it right now, right here. Watch. God, it's your love, Donald. Tell me the truth. Do I look pretty to you?
Oh, yes, Donald.
See, you freaking idiots, I have a connection to God and you don't. And the best part is, I'm the president, you're not, Hillary isn't, and Joe Biden is in the Congo, or whatever. That's all I wanted to say today. I'm going to find Melania and buy her a plane so she would stand next to me for at least 10 minutes. Remember to buy my Trump merch to support all my endeavors. We got a 3-for-1 special on Trump condoms, so suck it up before they're all gone. Anyways, I'm God's favorite president. Goodbye. Hello, monkeys. It's your God. It's your president, Donald J. Trump. DJT in the house. And today we're going to talk about some disturbing things because me and Elon recently went through a breakup. You see, a breakup, I have had breakups many times before, but usually with people with less power than me, like a woman. Anyway, today I'm gonna talk to you, the press. I hate the press, but this video is to answer questions to the press. Roll the question tape. Listen, I didn't need Elon's help to win any election. I just needed to accept a bribe, which I did already. Oh wait, I was not supposed to say. I accepted some promising international trade agreements before I became president again, which also helped me become president through Russian and Chinese hacking. Next question. Elon went to the island too. Next question. If Elon tries to fund Democrats, I'm gonna use all the power I don't have to stop him because you know, if you donate money, you're wrong. I've never donated to Democrats ever. Ever. Not even my opponents. Elon's drug problem, I know it was bad and the man couldn't pee, but he could still have children, which I cannot understand because it comes out of the same hole. I'm sorry for the Trump MAGA kids watching at home. I know I'm gonna be the first one to deport a white man back to Africa, but let me tell you, it's for good reason. They crossed me. And let me tell you, most Africans love me. Alright, I feel like I answered enough monkey questions for today. I'm not gonna do this again because I'd rather interview myself, yeah. This is the week of my birthday, so hopefully no other breakups are happening to me this week. All good stuff happening, yeah. I must admit that me and Vladimir are going through some troubles right now. I'm just very lonely. Hello, everybody. It's your president. It's your God, Donald J. Trump. And today I have some sad news to report with our friends in Russia. I love Russia because it's so big. I like how big this country is. What a big country. I must admit that me and Vladimir are going through some troubles right now. And it's separate from the Melania situation, but I'm just very lonely. It's sad because I say one thing, and he says, yes, Donald, I won't do it. And then he attacks again. And I don't know what's true or false. And it's really sad because I'm having dependency issues now because of him. I'm me, and he's him. And I just thought we would ride together into the sunset. Into the beautiful forever. You can't have a long distance relationship, I guess. The point is, I just have to say I'm alone right now. I just want you to all know I'm alone. No one's here. I'm recording this by myself. I'm in a bathroom. This is a green screen. I'm in a bathroom. It's very sad time. I need to be able to be very, very present. I like presence. I need to be present. I need to have good presence to be a good president because the words sound very similar indeed. So I'm just here to sadly report the truth about me and Vladimir. It's gonna be hard roads ahead, but maybe one day in the future, long in the future, when he's not in my head anymore, I could approach him and we could have an honest conversation about ending wars and our relationship. I just gotta say, my sexual relationship with Vladimir has nothing to do with this. I've been your connection to God, President Donald J. Trump. I miss you, Vladimir. I hope you're watching me. Introducing the Donald J. Trump Hotline, a way you can personally talk to over 500,000 AI-generated Trump responses. President Trump even talks to you about fascinating facts about himself. The conversation never has a dull moment. About the time I failed math in the 5th grade, it was a secret.
No.
But Melania actually
I don't.
herself, it was a clue. I think my family invented America.
That makes
By the
no...
way,
Don't worry, your messages reach the president in lickety split. So remember, we're always listening.
Hello, I am a serious person from the CIA, FBI, Secret Service, and Pentagon in one. Here to warn you that calling the Trump hotline and leaving insulting messages to our Lord and Savior is a crime. I repeat, you cannot do the following.
You are a criminal. How are you president?
You said you released the files, and then you show up, you're there, you have the files, and then you have freaking Pam Bondi, she's out there, she's like, okay, this is phase 1.
What would make America great again is behind bars because he's a criminal.
Changing the NFL football team, the Redskins, back to Redskins. I'm not gonna worry about how mad I am.
Die in a hole and just stay in the hole because you face of you are a piece of you piece of
And then you just freaking deflect. It's freaking bullshit. Dude, nobody believes this Obama bullshit. And maybe you could have fooled people freaking a month ago, but you're just lying, and everybody knows it. It's bullshit. No, what the fuck?
This is a constitutional crime. How dare you, the public, misuse such an important service to talk to our God? Remember to use the service for good, like compliments or saying the president's hair looks particularly good today. Any compliments. For example,
hello, my fantastic president. This one's for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Your hair looks fantastic today, by the way. You're such a big man.
be a true American. Call and speak to your supreme leader today. And don't say he has a small penis. The line will immediately hang up.
Sponsored by Donald J. Trump. Hidden fees apply. Please call your provider. Call now. Call now.